recap time. Before I even start this video, I want to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers on here. Thank you guys so much. I really love making these videos and it makes me so happy knowing that you guys like to watch them. But anyways, I just have random stuff to talk about for this month. I'm going to start by talking about work and move on to the more personal random stuff at the end. Some of you may know that I cut back on working so much this month. Did anyone notice or care? I don't know. For me, it was really nice to actually get some time off to relax for once. And sorry to say this, but I think it's going to be the new normal. To not push myself to the edge of insanity for the sake of frequent uploads. I still have tons of content planned though, and hey, there is no harm in going back to watch my old stuff. For anyone who doesn't keep up with my every single move, me cutting back on uploads this month meant in total I did 2 hub videos, 2 podcast episodes, and 5 YouTube videos, including this one. That number won't be exact for every month to come, but it is a good guideline. I also have been posting on Fansly semi-regularly again, and of course many vids I have been completing custom video requests. My advice for you, if you're absolutely devastated about me cutting back on uploads, is to check me out there. There's lots of MV exclusive pay-to-view videos to choose from, or of course the option to request your very own special video from me. So the 2 videos I uploaded on the hub, I had asked on my Instagram story what people were wanting to see. Some top requests I got were for feet stuff and for butt stuff. So I did the butt stuff, of course, and I also did a POV pigtails video that someone had mentioned. I didn't do a feet one because I had posted a shoes try-on video on here and wanted to space that out a little bit. So the hub foot worship video will be coming next month. I feel like I get to have a little bit more fun with my content now that I have less pressure to upload constantly, which is really nice. I also get to just have time for myself and my mental health. With that bit of extra time I have now I have more random personal stuff to talk about in these month recaps. Well, first I'm gonna mention that I've still been working at my real life job and picking up some hours here and there because I literally don't know how to relax. But I've been enjoying it and I like the paycheck. Also, I like my coworkers and have been trying to be more social with them and hang out with them a little bit more outside of work, which is really nice. My mom, aunt, grandma, and I all went out to eat. It was nice to have some quality time with just us all together. I actually don't get to see my family very frequently because, you know, everyone's busy and it's so hard to make plans sometimes, but it really made me happy to have a day out and good food that I didn't have to pay for. And we've been hanging out with my boyfriend's parents a little bit more regularly, which is great too, because again, free food. Just kidding. I just like spending time with family. On the topic of food, sort of course, I have to give a plants update. I was able to eat something I grew myself for the first time. I harvested some lettuce. I know that's like dumb, but it's really exciting for me. It had actually gotten so big I had to move it from my hydroponic garden to a pot. But in worse news, it seems that lettuce plant is doing something called bolting, and apparently that kind of ruins the taste over time. Or something, I don't know. I'm still new to this, but I don't mind because I have a million seeds to just grow more and I can still harvest from it before it's too bitter to enjoy. You live and learn, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still new to this. My bell pepper plant had some flowers, but then they fell off, but then new ones appeared. So I don't know what that means, but I'm not necessarily expecting a harvest from it this year because it's still quite small. But it makes me so happy to see the pretty white flowers. I grew a bunch of sprouts too, and I really don't know what to do with them, so give me ideas, I guess. I need to think of something. Also, back to that hydroponics garden, I almost killed all of my plants in it. I added way too much fertilizer, I guess. I followed the amount the instruction book told me to, but then it dyed the water completely blue, and after about 2 days, I noticed my plants were burning and literally looked like death. So I dumped all the water and rinsed it, and I noticed all the roots were like a gross purplish brownish color. I don't know. I felt so bad, but thankfully I was able to save them and they're all back to thriving, but it scared me a little bit. But okay, enough about the damn plants. I do this every time. I finally had time to clean up my apartment a little bit. It wasn't super messy or anything, but it was stuff like piles of clothes building up, the washroom hadn't been cleaned in like a month, empty water bottles laying around, stuff like that. So it was just a sigh of relief to finally tidy the place up again and get it back to normal. I find that my surroundings can cloud my mind subconsciously and affect my mood. Also, because our apartment is quite honestly horrible, we were finally able to fill in some of the holes in the walls. I know that's embarrassing. It was like this before we moved in and it's super cheap for now, so but my dad brought over the stuff we needed, like plaster and spray foam, and helped my boyfriend get all that done. I can definitely say it eases my mind to not just have holes in our walls, and it looks so much better. I truly hate it here and cannot wait to leave. I literally have a countdown in my phone, but it is what it is. It's good enough for now. My boyfriend has been working his ass off, working like 12 hours a day. Now that the weather is getting nicer, it means it's business time, which kind of sucks that he isn't home as much, but I know he's more than happy to be out making money. Also, we finally got a new car, and it works this time. Very important. I don't know if many of you remember the shit show about the last car we had. I don't even want to talk about it, honestly, but go watch my old month recap videos if you want to hear me rant. But this new car is so nice. It's phenomenal that we don't have to use the work truck for personal use now. Thank God. About time. Can finally breathe a sigh of relief about that. And probably the last thing I have to say is that I have been playing Sims a lot. If I start talking about this, I won't stop for like an hour at least, so I'm just not going to talk about it. I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, Sims a lot. So that's really all the random stuff I have going on. Nothing too crazy. The first month giving myself a little bit break, so I'm still kind of adjusting. We'll have to see how next month plays out too. I'm excited. Thanks for listening to this month's recap, and I hope you join me for next month. I promise it'll be more exciting. Bye!